Ow! Ow! That's the end of our episode and the beginning of this episode of Welcome to Pop Rap, guys.
Yes.
That's I think an apt beginning to this episode because of what we're talking about on this episode, the Twilight movies. They have finally reached India, and we have our own iteration of a werewolf film. Called Bhediya.
Bhediya.
Which is, I would say, like almost came out of nowhere because a lot of my friends weren't even aware that this movie was coming out in India.
Another thing that I'll tell you as like insider, ये लोग, so there are rumors that these people are planning a universe जिसमें स्त्री तो हमें पता ही है कि अब है ही है,
रूही भी है,
ठीक है, रूही भी है, and
okay, I think I know what you're going to say. Yeah.
भेड़िया भी है,
correct,
and now they are planning a vampire film,
correct,
with any
Ayushmann
guesses?
Khurrana.
Ayushmann
I know
Khurrana.
this.
Yes.
It's a Dracula or something like
Dracula film.
vampire. Yes, correct,
exactly.
correct.
And all of them will be clubbed together and will be a universe.
You know, like, see, on paper, right?
It sounds so
great.
good, yeah.
It sounds so amazing. This whole universe, also some of my favorite, like current actors, like Rajkumar Rao, Ayushmann, Varun Dhawan is there. It's so good. But yeah, it would be great to see that universe. And but sadly, you know what? We'll get into it.
We'll get into it. And to all those who are wondering why it's just the OGs here today.
Yes.
And
because
nobody's khali enough to watch every movie on week.
That's literally what it is. Yeah.
Also, December is around, so people are on their winter vacays. And
I'm also going. Are you going somewhere?
Where are you going, bro?
I'm going to Goa.
Wow. I just came back from
original,
Qatar.
Guys. Always keeping it fresh.
I just came back from Qatar.
Okay. This guy.
In your face.
ये सोच रहा है कि गोवा जाएगा ये.
गोवा
जाएगा winter holiday में. Idiot. Okay, another Goa trip. Fuck, did we already talk about your Qatar trip?
No, we didn't.
So we should be back from the break and first cover your Qatar trip, man.
Okay,
like,
we'll talk a little bit about that and then
get into Bhediya. Oh, also we're talking about Drishyam today.
Drishyam, yes, of course. So I'll give a little tease. So Drishyam made me believe that audience.
Drishyam 2, by the way.
Drishyam 2, yes. Yeah. That audience is wanting to come to the theatres. You just have to present them with a very good film.
And Bhediya makes you understand why they aren't coming to theatres.
यार इतनी खराब तो नहीं थी यार Bhediya.
Let's talk about wait.
Okay. All of this after this short break.
Hey everyone, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Cock and Bull, Cyrus, Puneet and Nivedita talk about a Chinese woman opting for a job at a cemetery to maintain work-life balance. Good news for all the Bollywood buffs out there, we bring you a brand new quiz show. It's called Just a Filmy Game Show. Join host Antariksh as he quizzes contestants competing for the title of the biggest Bollywood Divana or Diwani every Saturday. Episodes available on the IVM Pop channel. On Hazard Age Well, Abbas and Rajita talk to content creator Sudarshan about the 80s cult classic Parinda. They talk about Nana Patekar's breakout performance and the portrayal of Bombay in films. And on The Longest Constitution, Priya Mirza talks about the late Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's government and what are privy purses. Once again, do not forget to visit our merch store on ivmpodcast.com. Y'all can find some really cool and exciting stuff over there for you and your loved ones. Do follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. If you like our shows, then do spread the word. You know, it really helps us a lot. And of course, do not forget to rate and review our shows on whatever platform you are listening to them. And do check out youtube.com/IVM Podcast for all our video shows. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsors this week, Bumble, Kotak Privy League Program and HDFC Mutual Fund. Thank you so much for making this possible.
And we're back. Let's just get into it, man. Like, before we talk about Bhediya, just last month, a movie released called Phone Booth.
Yes.
And we both had watched it.
Yes.
Okay. It was
and you loved it बहुत ज़्यादा?
I loved Phone Booth so much. Like, I felt like Ishan Khattar and Siddhant Chaturvedi in that movie, ka chemistry was fantastic, I felt. Their acting was just amazing. I feel like, I don't know if I'm crazy in saying this. Only time will tell. Because I feel, this is high praise, going to be high praise, okay? I feel 10 years down the line, we will look at Phone Booth the way we look at Andaz Apna Apna now.
Bro, this
Very
you've
high
just
praise.
this bro.
I know, very high praise. But dude, I felt, see, I'll tell you why. I have justifications for why, okay?
Okay.
Phone Booth was supposed to be a horror comedy. It wasn't.
Yeah.
There was almost no horror.
No horror, yes.
It's an all-out comedy. Okay?
Yeah.
That is just super silly. Okay? It's not
Exactly.
taking itself seriously at all.
Yeah.
It is always going for the joke and the punchline. Okay? And these things, I think, over time, right, will appreciate more. Where when we stop making movies like this, and like where I felt also the jokes worked in this movie in Phone Booth. I felt the jokes really worked really well. So at least a lot of them. At least like I would say like if the whole movie is like 100% jokes, then whatever 75% I felt the jokes like really landed for me personally. Okay.
But by the way, for all those wondering why we were suddenly talking about Phone Booth, it's because now we're going to draw comparisons with Bhediya, because Bhediya also somewhere or the other tried to play with trending social media jokes.
Again, tried to. And also, I like how Snayhil is announcing, guys, don't switch on yet.
Yeah,
You
please.
are not. It didn't suddenly become the cut of a different episode of Power Rap.
मैं video analytics देखता रहता.
Correct. But I felt Phone Booth was fab. Okay. I know you also kind of liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
And that's why Bhediya, like at least immediately after that, Bhediya seemed so lackluster to me, dude. It was just so boring. I could not wait for the movie to end. I'm not even kidding about that.
That bad.
That bad. What did you think of both those films?
I liked it. So I liked Phone Booth. I didn't like it as much as you liked it. You तुम अंदाज अपना अपना बोल दिए भाई आप तो.
पागल हो गया.
Like I remember you. I got a call with you and you were like, Phone Booth dekh bro.
Yeah, dude.
Phone Booth dekh.
Yes,
ये
exactly.
dekh वो dekh. And I'm like,
So,
अरे.
That's the thing with me, dude. Like when also my recommendation today at the end of the episode is gonna be fabulous. So wait for that because
Okay.
that happens to me. Okay, when I watch something great, okay, and I know there will be people who will appreciate it, or I think will appreciate it the way I appreciate stuff. I always like call them up or like tell them, okay, oh dude, you need to go watch this, go check this out. I'll send videos to people if I feel like they'll appreciate it as much as
Appreciate
me,
the videos, yeah.
because I get addicted with this dude. Like now I know about Phone Booth, right? I have looked up what the shooting schedule was of the movie. I looked up like everything about those people. Like now I'm gonna go and watch like Ishan Khattar ka previous movies I'm interested in. That kind of stuff. I get very obsessed with stuff.
एकदम contrasting reactions थे आपके. Like I remember you called me for Phone Booth and like bro देख कर आ तूने देखी नहीं अभी तक ये. And for Bhediya you texted me the other day like bro तूने देखी तो नहीं ना इसको मत देखना इसका ये मत करना.
That's exactly right. That is exactly right.
And both the times the very next day I went and I watched both the films. But Phone Booth, I think it was nice. So like the jokes where they're like Punjabi bhootni hai to bhangra chala
Yeah,
diya.
exactly. Again, good song also, like very catchy song. Very silly.
South
so
Indian
silly.
ghost है तो रजनीकांत
Yes,
का फोटो
Talaiwa. So stupid. There is one scene in Phone Booth where
the slice ad.
the slice ad. Oh, Rasiya. So well done. But there's a scene where these guys are tripping on whatever they're tripping on,
Yeah.
like some drugs. They're just built to take it, and
Yeah.
they're driving. They're driving of all things. So silly, so stupid. Okay. And just at that moment, a chudel decides, like a random chudel who happens to be there, decides to go and try and scare their car. But they aren't paying attention anyway. So they hit this chudel. Chudel goes flying. And then by the time they go and check up on the person, thinking, oh, हमने किसी को मारा. They don't think it's a chudel.
It's
Okay?
chudel,
Yeah,
yeah.
हमने किसी को मारा. And like, अरे इनके पैर उल्टे क्यों हैं? And then they actually, there's a sequence. This is so stupid. But they try and like make the legs like in the correct orientation again, and it's just hurting the chudel more. It is so stupid, but it is so funny. I loved it, dude. I can't talk about Phone Booth enough. I'll make the whole episode about Phone Booth if I can. So let's get to Bhediya. What do you think of Bhediya?
Bro, I liked the VFX.
Fab job.
Fab VFX.
Better than Brahmastra VFX. I clearly am saying that. Of course, Brahmastra VFX I felt like had more light. Bhediya mein like
Light is रोशनी का नाम.
And the dialogues got more light. But you know what I mean, because this movie allowed for there to be a lot of darkness, so
Exactly.
CGI becomes slightly easier to accomplish, or good CGI becomes slightly easier to accomplish. But please go ahead.
But Bhediya में वो sequences जब वरुण धवन भेड़िया में convert होता है.
Yeah, agreed. agreed.
क्या लाइक वो
Agreed.
कैसे स्पाइन निकल रहा है, कैसे बोन्स का स्ट्रक्चर चेंज हो रहा है.
It's body. I think it's called body horror in a way, or body transformation horror or something.
Okay.
It's called. And fab.
Fab job.
Very well done.
And I think they
Yeah.
realized when they pulled it off for the first time कि हमने बहुत कमाल कर दिया है.
Yeah.
तो उन लोगों ने 1-2 बार और डाल दिया वो
But only the first time the effect was good. The other time you
Yeah.
can tell.
हाँ
they've
exactly
gone
कि
a
अब
little-
क्या होने वाला है और
Yeah.
ये होने वाला है. But वो सीन
Yeah.
उन लोग ने 2-3 बार ही
Yeah.
डाला. तो वो जब थर्ड टाइम वो सीन आया, I was like bro, मुझे लग रहा है तुम्हें समझ आ गया था कि तुमने अच्छा कर दिया है.
Correct,
तो
correct.
अब तुमने 2 बार और डाल दिया.
Also, dude,
basically.
like every time, so Varun goes like, he has like 3 modes in a way, right?
Yeah.
He has like the full human mode and the full wolf mode. Okay, and then there is the in between one,
Yeah.
which is like a weird.
Yeah, the in
Yeah, right?
between one was a little
Yeah.
weird for me.
Because he has no eyebrows.
I also
Like,
noticed.
his hair should grow more. Why is it becoming less? That makes no sense.
I was also thinking this. I was like, यार भेड़िए की तो ज़्यादा होने चाहिए.
Exactly. He's losing eyebrows. And he starts going, ah! He's like losing eyebrows, and it's so funny.
उसका nose वोल्डेमॉर्ट जैसा हो जाता है बीच में.
हाँ, really,
उसके and all this while I was like, nose बड़ा होना चाहिए था.
Yeah, correct.
eyebrows ज़्यादा होने चाहिए थे.
Correct. ये क्या हो रहा है?
ये एकदम कम क्यों हो रहा है?
Yeah. But so there are like little things, right? So basically, telling our listeners who might
Okay,
not know
yeah.
what Bhediya is about, it's about someone who gets bitten by a wolf and
Yeah.
then becomes an ichhadhari Bhediya
Yeah.
or a werewolf, so to say.
Hmm.
And this is our first Indian werewolf movie. Like mota, that's the plot.
Actually,
that's all you
हाँ,
need to know
so
for the most part.
मैं बीच में ये भी सोच रहा था कि इच्छाधारी वो होता है जो कभी भी कोई भी रूप वो बदल सकता है, you know. So like you
नहीं,
remember जानी दुश्मन देखी है आपने?
But ichhadari Nagin वही
हाँ,
becomes a Nagin.
हाँ, so वो नागिन थी, तो वो कभी भी अक्षय कुमार बन जाती थी, कभी भी ये बन जाती थी, कभी वो बन जाती थी.
Oh, you're saying ichhadari is ichhadari.
हाँ, इच्छाधारी is इच्छाधारी. This is just random werewolf shit,
What
bro.
a sentence. Ichhadari is ichhadari.
इच्छाधारी. लाइट उस रोशनी का नाम है भाई.
Correct. Yeah, that वही हो गया. You're right.
तो
But yeah.
So I think werewolf concept इंडिया में लाना big up. ठीक है.
Sure.
अच्छा
sure.
VFX करना big up.
That is true.
Uh,
that is fair.
अच्छा
Absolutely.
स्क्रिप्ट का ट्राई करना बीच बीच में
correct.
थोड़ा.
See, again, you have to give them that. See, this is a time when we're going to talk about Drishyam 2 also.
Yes.
Right? Drishyam 2 is still a remake.
Yeah.
Okay? Now,
Bro,
firstly,
half the films that we talk about on pop rap are remakes.
absolutely correct.
I have no clue what is happening to Bollywood. We're just like, I think we're thriving on remakes only.
Correct, exactly. So what you have to appreciate
Yeah.
is that when an original story comes around, you should at least appreciate the
Yeah.
originality of it. So and
True.
them trying this is fab. I
Yeah.
cannot give them more points for that. But I can't also in the same breath say that the script was fine, dude. Like that I enjoyed the movie. I did not. I literally by like the half point. In the interval I was
Yeah.
thinking, you know, like ठीक है intervals के बाद.
हाँ.
But usually I know that movies have a drop off point after the interval because there's like a slow start again after the interval builds up towards the climax. Right? So I was like, I know it's gonna become bad, and it did. And about 20 minutes after the interval, I was like, should I just leave? Why are we still here?
Bro, that bad.
I was just like not interested. I felt the stakes weren't high enough. So for the
पता है
listeners again,
should leave वाला feeling मेरे mind में
बहुत
सिर्फ
कम आता
मस्ती ज़्यादा देखते हुए आया था
है।
एक
मैंने
बार.
नहीं देखी वो।
Like the
मैंने निकल
only
गया था।
movie that I left.
बहुत कम में आता मेरे को भी लाइक कबीर सिंह में आया था मेरे को निकल जाऊंगा मेरे को हेडेक हो रहा है मेरे को यार शिट
Bro, कबीर सिंह इज जस्ट ऐसा लगता है कि तुम्हारे दिमाग में कोई कील मारे ही जा रहा है बस.
एग्जैक्टली
Hammer करे ही जा रहा है.
थैंक
Like
यू
they
अग्री
cut,
मैन
cut.
थैंक यू अग्री
Like,
I don't understand how Kabir Singh earned 300 crores by the way man.
by the way, let's just come back to भेड़िया. And अच्छा मुझे एक बात बताओ, भेड़िया में
Yeah.
should we just reveal the spoiler?
So you know what? Let's give them 5 seconds. Counting down, and from starting in
Ha.
5 seconds,
Ha.
we will be giving you guys spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie,
You can skip 40 seconds. नहीं.
that's too less. Man, what
Too
do you
less.
say?
Sorry. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Go, 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
उसके बाद 5 minutes बाद we'll talk about दृश्यम. चलो ठीक है. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. आपको कब पता चला कृति सनन वो भेड़िया होगी?
You know, I after a certain point was just so disinterested. That by the time Kriti sir showed up, I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. I guess something of interest is happening finally. And then that also didn't last.
Bro,
That didn't last.
I guessed कि वो भेड़िया होगी जब
So
वो काला भेड़िया वो हाथ काट लेता है ना उसका पुलिस वाले का. जब वो रिकॉर्ड कर रहा होता है वरुण धवन को भेड़िया बनते हुए.
हाँ करेक्ट.
तो जब वो हाथ काट लेता है एंड देन वो आके ऐसा हेड वो उसको खोल देता है. दैट इज व्हेन आई रियलाइज्ड कि ये कृति सनन होगी.
Oh, because of them staring at each other in
Yeah,
form.
yeah. I was like,
Okay,
this
you know
is
that's
Kriti Sanon.
possible. That could have been
A giveaway,
sign.
yes.
Yes, correct. But I was actually hoping it would be like a random fifth character
Oh.
who suddenly is a character of intrigue or something. You know, I thought
Oh,
that would be
acha.
interesting. Or actually, I thought a more interesting angle to go with that would be Deepak Dobriya's character being the
Yeah,
wolf.
actually I thought कि दीपक डोबरियाल का कैरेक्टर जो था वो बहुत ही अंडर एक्सप्लोर्ड था.
Exactly, very underexplored. See, again, I felt nothing in this movie was earned. Like if they needed information and need something to happen, they would just ask the universe for it, and the universe just granted it to them. I
Yeah.
felt like he wanted, okay, how do I reverse my wolf shit? Okay, that guy, the shaman will know.
Yeah.
Okay, and the shaman, they go back to the shaman, he puts him in water or some shit happens. We don't even understand what is happening. The shaman doesn't even speak Hindi. We literally have no idea what is going on.
मेजर मतलब आप बेसिकली ये कह रहे हो कि भेड़िया में कोई एक मेजर कॉन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं था जिसको वो लोग रिजॉल्व करते फॉर दैट मैटर.
हाँ, dude, like even as
एंड द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट दैट दे ट्राइड टू प्रेजेंट वाज नॉट
correct, exactly,
as big.
or it wasn't shown in as big a way. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
See, this is literally the same thing as Kantara, this plot line. If you think about it, right? Like he's going to this village to
Yeah.
get these guys ka land to get for whatever reason. Like if the Raja wants the land back in Kantara and the government wants to put
Yeah.
like a road through this. Or
By the
whatever.
way, Kantara is on OTTs
Yeah,
now.
and we've talked about it on previous episode. Please
Yeah,
watch it.
so do check out that episode of Pop Rap. And if you were waiting for Kantara, it's now on OTTs. I think it's on Amazon Prime, so do check that out too.
Oh really? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. It's already on OTT?
Yeah, it's
Kantara?
already on OTT.
Oh, fab. Good,
And
go
it's
watch
and
that,
it's
yeah.
receiving a lot of
Love.
hate actually, because they've apparently deleted one very important sequence. I don't know exactly what the sequence is, but they've deleted that song, I guess, from the movie, and people are like, you've taken out the soul of the movie.
There's I don't know why they would do that. I don't know. We'll have to look
Yeah,
this. Look
yeah,
that up.
I'll have to look that up, but
Yeah.
like it is on OTT, it is on Amazon Prime. If you want to check that out, do check that out.
Correct. So basically, what I'm saying is, it's basically Bhediya ka. The overarching conflict is similar to Kantara, but Kantara mein it is so well shown.
Yeah,
And
it's so
over
well done.
here, you don't get involved only, dude. Like
Yeah.
even Varun Dhawan, his character achieves when he's trying to convince those people to get his land. He convinces them in like two sequences, 2 scenes, and he's done convincing.
True.
He's convinced those young people, and that's it. कि हाँ वो लोग अपने parents को समझा देंगे old people in the village, and that's it. That's all. It's sorted. Nothing. Nothing felt earned to me.
You basically got tired of saying कि bro कुछ नहीं था उसके
Yeah,
अंदर.
dude. Exactly. There's कितना how many more ways can I tell you that?
Yeah.
that was,
पता है मैं नॉर्मली पिक्चर देख के खुश निकलता हूँ, फिर मैं आपसे बात करता हूँ और फिर मेरे को लगता है कि shit यार ये सच में खराब ही थी क्या.
What a cynical asshole I am, dude. Douchebag. This one, what? Abhishek. What's his name?
Banerjee. Yes.
Again, very good. He was good in
Yeah.
3 also. He was good in this also. I would say.
Another spoiler, if you have like joined back by now. Another spoiler.
Oh, that. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the highest point of the movie for me.
Yeah. Also, that's the biggest spoiler.
Yeah.
So, again, we are saying कि if you
हाँ.
don't want this spoiler, please don't listen further.
नहीं, listen further. Like
Sorry.
5 minute
Dude,
बाद आ
yeah,
जाना
I take that back. Okay.
Okay, 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Bro,
that was awesome. There was
Rajkumar Rao and
Yeah. Let's describe it, right?
Apar Shakti Khurana.
There is a point towards the end of the end of
Yeah.
the film, after the main movie climax is done, and like you know how like multiple climax endings happen and all happen, and there's a sequence where Abhishek Banerjee's character is talking to Ramadhavan, and
Yeah.
someone knocks on the door, or the bell rings or something.
Yeah.
Right? And he goes, "Arey, ye kaun hoga yaar?" Abhishek Banerjee goes, checks the door, and he opens the door, and standing outside are Rajkumar Rao
And Apar Shakti
and Amarjit
Khurana.
Khurana from Stree. The
Yes.
characters from Stree. That for me was the best part about Bhediya.
Yeah. See,
The Stree
very
part.
honestly, I didn't like hate. I don't hate the movie as much as you do, basically. But still, it
Yeah.
was the highest part
Yeah,
for
that
me.
was great fun, dude.
Yeah. So
That
the
has got me excited. You know,
the,
that
the,
just that.
the biggest spoiler is that Jana, this guy Abhishek Banerjee is playing Jana in this film also and in
Yeah.
that film also,
Yeah.
and it's the same Jana basically.
Did they not say Jana
So-
the entire movie? Did
so
not say his name?
no. So his entire name is Jagan in the movie.
Yes, you're right.
In the movie they are calling him Jagan, and Jana could be a
Pet nickname.
a nickname, a pet name. So that's why I like Jagan,
That
Jana.
was very
like
done. That
wow.
was damn cool. That was very well done. And then like he recognizes them. अरे
Exact-
तुम लोग like कितना ढूंढे हम
कितना
तुमको.
ढूंढे हम तुमको.
राजकुमार.
तुम ही ढूंढ सकते हो स्त्री को.
Yeah.
तुम्हारे अंदर कीटाणु है ना उसके अभी तक.
So now so what do you think, man? Going forward in this universe,
Yeah.
we know the Ayushmann Khurrana movie is coming out where he's going to be
Yes,
the
yes,
vampire.
yes. All the audience वापस आ जाओ.
He's going to be the vampire, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be the
Ayushmann?
vampire. Yes, he's gonna be the vampire.
So
Dracula.
so
मतलब until like.
is there going to be a team up? We're thinking? Are we thinking
yeah.
of a versus?
No, I think team up because they can't like so अपने यहाँ
So
पे.
so like classically, werewolves and vampires are mortal enemies.
हाँ. They
So
are.
do they go that route or do they go the opposite route?
Twilight में कैसा था?
Twilight में they are like
एंड में तो वो
frenemies.
साथ ही फाइट करते हैं ना.
frenemies.
हाँ, frenemies. I think इसमें भी ये लोग यही रूट लेंगे because they
There's-
can't like out and out show friends because that doesn't go with the
the lore.
the story basically,
Yeah.
the legend.
But it could also be that
देखो स्त्री 2 आ रही है वो हमें पता है.
हाँ
मेरे माइंड में जैसी वो आया मुझे ये लगा कि स्त्री 2 में ये लोग भेड़िया कैसे लाएंगे.
हाँ करेक्ट.
So they'll have to
तो कब आ
find.
रही है? So,
तो स्त्री 2 अभी ये नहीं बताया कब आ रही है कैसे आ रही है बट
Okay.
स्त्री 2 इज ऑन कार्ड्स. तो अब स्त्री 2 में ये लोग भेड़िया कैसे इनकलकेट करेंगे मेरे को वो फिगर आउट करना था. अभी माइंड में मैं वो फिगर आउट कर रहा था.
हाँ करेक्ट.
उसके बाद आई थिंक दे हैव टू शो सम वीक पॉइंट ऑफ स्त्री जो भेड़िया जो है वो ट्रिगर कर सकता है.
वो बाल काटने को.
Yeah, I don't know. And then probably after Stree 2 comes Dracula, where they try to marry all the 3 universes and they make a film with Rajkumar, Varun, and Ayushman. I think this is going to be the chronology.
So from the from the stars, right? From the the main leads of these films, Rajkumar is the only one who does not superpowers. So it
Yeah.
could, an interesting plot would be Rajkumar and his like human friends, right? Regular human friends, trying to somehow overcome these 3
Oh.
enemies. I just thought of that right now.
हो सकता है. Humans versus
Human versus the spirits
the
or whatever,
spirits,
or whatever,
basically.
the supernatural. Yeah.
और फिर एंड में तीनों ठीक
Yeah.
हो जाते हैं. Probably. Like I don't know.
Either that or they just
और ये
die.
भी कुछ बन जाता है.
हाँ ये
पता नहीं.
anything can happen.
Anything can
But I hope
happen.
not. I hope they keep him human.
Yeah.
Keep humans. Yeah.
But let's. Okay, this is something that we can leave up for grabs type.
yeah,
के.
correct.
Chalo, let's start the guessing game. If you're listening to this and you want to share your guesses with us,
Yeah, like what do you
do-
think is gonna happen
yeah,
in this universe
yeah,
next? dude?
do drop your guesses in the
Yeah,
comments.
what a matchup gonna be like? Like I would be interested, literally
Yeah.
interested in seeing a movie with just Rajkumar and Ayushman's characters because I love those 2 actors anyway, and seeing them again together after Bareli Ki Barfi would be great.
Yeah, great, amazing.
Together, yeah.
Also, now let's just फटाफट get to Drishyam 2.
Bro, तूने देखी है?
You've
And
not watched Drishyam 2?
I have not yet. I've heard great things. I've not seen Drishyam 1 also. That's the problem. And my girlfriend is on my case कि अभी तक क्यों नहीं देखी तुमने? I think मेरा breakup होने वाला है वो Drishyam. तो
And rightfully so, bhai.
I would, yeah, exactly. I can't even blame her, man. I can't even blame
Bro,
her.
Drishyam, I can't believe you haven't watched Drishyam 2.
I told you this.
No, you didn't.
Okay, I thought I'd save it for this episode.
Oh,
This
shit.
information sharing.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
see how his mind is blown because I haven't seen it?
Oh, shit. This
Yeah.
news is worse than the coffee that I'm having right now.
Oh, wow, really? I love this coffee. So it's not that bad, is what you're saying.
But, bro, oh, God. So, you know the plot, right?
Yeah, I know the plot. I know. So can I guess the plot? Like, can I tell you the plot and tell me how wrong?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
character is?
Please go
Right?
ahead.
So Ajay Devgan and his family
Yeah.
kill a man because he was basically in the first movie he was basically shadowing the Ajay Devgan's daughter
Blackmailing, yeah.
or blackmailing Ajay Devgan's daughter. So they kill this person and they hide the body and they are in a way are able to get away with it. That's the end of movie 1.
Yeah.
Movie 2 is that the case becomes open again after a few years.
Yeah.
And a new police inspector is on the case, something like Akshay Khanna plays Akshay
Yeah.
Khanna.
Yeah.
And Tabu plays the mother of the original guy who had died, and she's
Yeah.
back in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And his family is still trying to run away. And in the meantime, this guy has become a film distributor, and he has his own theater and all. So he started trying to launch his own movie, and that other side career also.
Yes.
And also while also being trying to hide
The
the
body.
history of the murder.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, this is correct. This is correct.
Yeah, I've seen the movie, guys. I was just joking.
And
I was just
now-
joking.
अब दूसरे फिल्म में ये हो रहा है basically that the case has now reopened, and apparently when he was originally like hiding the body, there was this one dude who was running from the police at that very moment, और जहाँ वो छुप रहा था उसके just पीछे अजय देवगन बॉडी हाइड कर रहा था. So now we have one witness
Ooh.
जिसने अभी तक कोई प्रूव नहीं कर पाया है कि अजय देवगन ने बॉडी हाइड की है और कहाँ हाइड की है.
So now we have a witness.
Now we have a witness.
Okay, he was doing something. He doesn't know
Yeah.
what they were
हाँ,
doing.
so
Or does he
like-
know he was hiding a body?
हाँ, so अब इसके सेकेंड मूवी में क्या हुआ है कि अजय देवगन ने अपने घर का जो उसका बहुत बड़ा प्लॉट था, फॉर एग्जांपल लगा लो अगर 200 गज का प्लॉट था तो उसने 75 गज बेच दिया है.
Okay.
और वो जिसको उसने बेचा उसका पैसा निकाल के उसने थिएटर खोल लिया, इन्वेस्ट वगैरह कर लिया
Oh,
टाइप्स.
got
ठीक है.
it, got it.
एंड नाउ दे हैव नेबर्स.
Yeah, sure.
तो अब मिड मूवी वी गेट टू डू यू प्लान टू वॉच द
I
फिल्म?
do plan to watch.
ओके चलो देन आई विल नॉट टेल यू दिस.
No, but please do because our listeners might be
ओके हाँ
interested.
ठीक है. सो मिड मूवी बट इट्स अ बिग स्पॉइलर हाँ बाय द वे.
That's fine.
Great. So mid movie you realize that the neighbors are actually police and they are undercover
Oh, cool.
the entire time, keeping an eye on Ajay Devgan and family.
But
Ki-
they haven't been able to find anything.
They
yet.
haven't been able to find anything.
That's
But
baller.
midway, because they've reopened the case, जो वाइफ प्ले करती है वो टेंशन में कुछ बोल देती है कि विजय ने बॉडी कहाँ छुपाई है उसने हमें कभी बताया नहीं है. सो उसकी इस रिकॉर्डिंग से ये तो प्रूव हो गया कि विजय ने बॉडी छुपाई है. यू नो.
Like so they suspect कि body छुपाई है, but they don't know where.
सो अभी तक ये सब सस्पेक्ट पे चल रहा था कि यू नो विजय ने मारा होगा और विजय ने मार के कहीं बॉडी छुपा दी होगी.
हाँ.
पहली फिल्म में यही चल रहा है.
हाँ.
ना मर्डर प्रूव हुआ है
हाँ.
ना विजय ने किया है वो प्रूव हुआ है.
Stop saying Vijay. Vijay is my dad's name. I don't want
Sorry.
to murdering people. Shit.
Ajay Devgan will say. Great. So-
Ajay is my Tayaji's name. Vijay and Ajay. They're brothers. I'm not even joking.
Let's call him X.
Yeah, sorry, Vijay. I was just joking.
But तो अभी तो पहली मूवी में ये सारे क्वेश्चंस ही थे कि वो मिसिंग है या वो डेड है. वो डेड है तो किसने मारा और मार के बॉडी कहाँ छुपाई टाइप्स. ये 3 क्वेश्चंस थे. बट व्हेन अजय देवगन्स वाइफ स्लिप्स in that weak moment and the neighbor records it कि उससे ये 2 क्वेश्चंस तो आंसर हो गए ना कि विजय ने मारा, अजय देवगन की कैरेक्टर ने ही मारा और उन्होंने ही बॉडी छुपाई बट अपने को पता नहीं कि कहाँ छुपाई. तो द ओनली थर्ड क्वेश्चन इज लेफ्ट अनआंसर्ड. नाउ दे हैव टू लुक फॉर द बॉडी.
Correct. Yeah.
सो पूरी मूवी में अब वो बॉडी ढूंढ रहे हैं. अब ये 2 चीजें तो पता लग गई हैं कि उसने ही मारा है और उसने ही छुपाई है. सो नाउ दे कैन एक्चुअली
But
लाइक
the only way to
build a
prove
case.
it is to find the body.
to find the body. Exactly. So अब जब ये लोग ढूंढ रहे थे अब इनको मिडवे पता लग जाता है कि उसका एक विटनेस भी है.
Okay.
तो वो विटनेस आ जाता है और वो कहता है भाई मेरे को तुम इतना पैसा दो मैं तुम्हें बताता हूँ कहाँ है बॉडी. तो फिर वो कहते हैं ठीक है ये ले वैसा. वो कहता है इधर रही बॉडी. फिर वो ढूंढते हैं और
Body थी नहीं.
वो ढूंढते और मिल जाती है उनको
Oh,
बॉडी.
मिल जाती है.
बट अब यहाँ से क्लाइमैक्स स्टार्ट होता है. अब इस मूवी का क्या है. सो दृश्यम में क्या सीन है फर्स्ट वाली में कि क्लाइमैक्स आखिरी के 15 मिनट लाइक जैसे क्लाइमैक्स होता है. इस मूवी में क्लाइमैक्स का बिल्डअप है.
Okay.
So like the entire second half, like you can say 60% of the second half is a build up to the climax. And including the climax. So that's why जो impact पड़ता है ना इस climax का वो थोड़ा ज़्यादा पड़ता है.
Okay.
क्योंकि अब नॉर्मली क्या करते हो आप पिक्चर देख रहे हो यू नो कि अब क्लाइमैक्स आने वाला है. स्टोरी जो है वो धीरे धीरे वहाँ तक पहुँच जाती है. बट इस मूवी में इन लोगों ने उसको पूरा प्लान कैसे बना, ये करा वो करा, उसके बाद ये ऐसे बचा वैसे हुआ ये हुआ, वो सारे इन्होंने सेकंड हाफ में दिखाया. सो इट कीप्स यू ऑन द एज ऑफ योर सीट कहते हैं ना. जैसे आप पूरा टाइम ऐसे बैठ रहते हो कि ओ शिट ये ऐसे, ओ शिट ओ यस ओ.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
यू नो दिस ऐसे कि आप डॉट्स जो हैं वो कनेक्ट होते रहते हैं धीरे धीरे. जो पहली फर्स्ट हाफ में पूरे डॉट्स बने थे वो सेकंड हाफ में थ्रू द प्रोसेस एक के साथ एक कनेक्ट
Your
होते
mind
रहते
keeps getting blown.
हैं. And that's why probably people have flocked to the theaters and they've watched the film. I agree it's a remake, and I think Bollywood is striving नहीं क्या कहते हैं उसे
Struggling.
नहीं वो क्या कहते हैं कि उन्हीं पे जिंदा है टाइप रीमेक्स पे ही जिंदा है बेसिकली.
Okay, समझ गया. हाँ.
ठीक है. हाँ, thriving,
Is relying.
relying, हाँ,
I don't know.
जो भी
Or surviving on it.
surviving was the word that I was looking for, I
Wow.
guess.
English class, guys.
After all the help from the entire back
Yes.
team, front team, camera team, audio team, surviving. Bollywood is only surviving on remakes. What do you have to say on that?
Man, it is true. It is sad, but it is very true. I thought, when I find out that a movie is a remake, I lose a little bit of respect for the movie.
And I think that is what affected Vikram Veda's run at the box office too, because it was a good film.
Yeah, again, that's exactly what.
Yeah,
So
but
then, why is Drishyam worked?
yeah, so I think मैं यही सोच रहा था क्योंकि बीइंग अ ऋतिक फैन मैंने अपने आप को ये समझा लिया था कि ऋतिक और सैफ ने पिक्चर तो अच्छा बनाया था. इट्स जस्ट बिकॉज वो रीमेक था और फ्रेम टू फ्रेम पीपल वर सेइंग कि वो सेम है मोस्टली.
But this one could also be because the first one, this is a sequel of a remake.
Yeah.
So basically, uska Drishyam 1 and 2 already exist in down south also.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
And उन्हीं का remake बने.
Yeah,
Drishyam 1 and 2 with Ajay Devgan. But also what has happened is now, apparently, the first Drishyam, right, was not released online in multiple languages.
Okay.
You get what I mean? The first Drishyam, initially at least, was not released online with multiple languages. This is what I've heard. I don't know how wrong or correct I am. But because of that, because of word of mouth and because of that, when the Hindi Drishyam released, right, a lot more people watched that.
Oh.
Okay. Because they're not even aware of the other Drishyam, the dance because Hindi mein nahi hai, to how many people watch a movie on subtitles? Not many. I don't imagine that many. Right? So when the Ajay Devgan first one came out, that's what people really watched it. And I think the first one released only online on OTT. It did not even release in theaters.
Oh, acha.
Yeah. So that somehow got like a great push, and it has, through word of mouth, become bigger and bigger for the last couple of years that it's been out. That when this one released, there was already some amount of hype for it. Or there was already some amount of anticipation for it.
Exactly, yes.
And once this one released and was good and started getting more word of mouth, it has actually earned more in its second week than it did in the first week.
Bro, I think it's close to 200 crores.
It's going to reach 200 crores, which is insane.
Which is insane. Like,
no, I expected that. Yeah.
These kind of collection numbers you expect from a movie like Vikram Veda, which is massy, and machoism, heroism, and stuff like that.
Very true.
But then there comes a movie like Drishyam 2, and it's just sure good story.
Okay.
Good acting.
Who's it directed by?
A good
Same
script.
director?
Same director. So after this, a lot of people have said ki bhai, can't even wait for Drishyam 3.
Oh really? Yes.
Yeah. So now the director has come out and said कि bro अपना कोई plan वैसे कुछ है नहीं, ठीक है Drishyam 3 का. अगर अपने को story आई तो अपन बनाएंगे.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching Drishyam, and can't wait. Any
दोनों Drishyam भाई, दोनों.
Both.
Yeah,
absolutely.
please.
Of course.
दोनों Drishyam.
So can't wait, and at least now I can go back to my girlfriend and tell her, hey, I know so much about this film because of my friend Snayhil. So because of you, Snehil, I'll stay with my girlfriend. Thanks, man. Thanks.
I'll have to play the matchmaker.
Yeah.
Of already the match.
You're right. Yes,
already the match that is made.
Already made.
We'll be back with some great recommendations after this short break. अंतरिक्ष बहुत excited है अपनी recommendation को लेके, तो I'm guessing कुछ major ही recommend करने वाला हो. So do stay tuned. I also have a great recommendation for exclusively for Delhi people. So stay tuned and we'll be back.
God, I've been searching for you everywhere, and now finally here you are.
First, you tell me, ये तेजा क्या है?
Teja? God, I just need your help, please.
Sure, my child. Sorry, I've been busy with things that actually matter. What can I help you with?
God, what is my purpose in life?
Well, I can't just tell you that. Have you ever fallen in love with someone?
Love?
क्या तुमने कभी किसी से प्यार किया?
What?
क्या तुमने किसी को दिल दिया?
What?
What is mobile number?
What mobile number?
करूँ क्या dial number?
What number?
वो देखो गन्ने के खेत.
क्यों देखो मैं गन्ने के खेत? नहीं देखना मुझे गन्ने के खेत. You know what? I'm out of here.
तुसी जा रहे हो? तुसी ना जाओ.
God, what is wrong with you? Is this a bad time or something?
Sorry, my child. I must apologize. I've been binging on a ton of Bollywood movies lately, and that's all that's been going through my head.
Oh my god. I know what I have to do now. Welcome to Just a Filmy Game Show with me, Antariksh and It's a Bollywood movies-based game show where we play games, sing songs, crack jokes, laugh and celebrate our love for Bollywood and pop culture. We also decide who gets to take home the title of the biggest Bollywood Divana or Diwani. So tune into Just a Filmy Game Show on IVM Pop, the entertainment hub of IVM Podcasts. Bye.
And we're back with some awesome recommendations. And Antariksh is also back because he was like so excited about his recommendation. He's like, मैं दृश्यम को pause करके आएगा और recommendation दूंगा, मैं फिर वापस चला जाऊंगा दृश्यम देखने.
You have no idea. Okay. What I'm about to recommend, literally 3 days back I saw it.
Okay.
And I feel like it has changed my life.
अच्छा.
I feel like I had a spiritual comedic experience.
Art of Living देख रहे थे क्या आप?
Dude, it's better than that. Okay.
क्या बात कर रहे हो?
So, there's a podcast called Legion of Skanks.
Okay.
Okay. Hosted by Louis J. Gomez,
Okay.
Dave Smith, and Big J. Okerson. They're all New York comics.
Okay.
Okay. They're all New York comedians. And so the story is that Louis J. Gomez got interviewed for Fox News. Fox News is a news channel there. It's a right-wing news channel, but they're doing a news documentary series on the state of comedy in America, of how people don't really want PC culture and people want offensive comedy. People are going out for offensive comedy.
Okay.
And there's a lot of havens for like podcasting and stand-up are havens for non-PC talk. So Louis J. Gomez, one of the hosts of Legion of Skanks, already got interviewed for this, okay? For this documentary by this Fox News producer, this woman, okay? And a few days later, she asks him for Dave's number, okay? Thinking that she's asking for Dave Smith, his co-host of the podcast number. He shares the number, and she says, "Hey, can I give you a reference, or will you prefer if I just call or something?" And he says, "No, please give my reference. He's the closest thing I have to a brother." Okay. Then Dave Smith gets. Sorry, I'm going a little long with it, but stay with me, okay? Dave Smith gets a message from this girl then, from this Fox News producer saying, "Hey, I would really like to interview you for this documentary series that we're doing on comedy, and because you would really like your thoughts, and because you are such a giant in the comedy space, and your thoughts are so legendary, and blah blah blah, like really thoda ass kisi type, okay?
समझा.
Okay." And he doesn't reply at first, thinking, "Oh, what is that? This is not the normal way people talk to me. Like, I know I'm good. As a comedian. I'm not the leader in this space." Okay?
Yeah.
A few days go by, and then she messages him, "Hey, just wanted to circle back about the thing above. By the way, great job on SNL last weekend." Dave Chappelle hosted SNL last weekend. So she thinks that Dave Smith is Dave Chappelle. She thinks she's talking to Dave Chappelle. Okay, who is the biggest name in comedy ever. Okay, so this woman thinks she has done the greatest track down in her life. She has messaged one little comedian, Louis J. Gomez, who had the number of Dave Chappelle and has gotten her in touch with Dave Chappelle. Okay, her dreams are made. That's what she's thinking. I'll call. My fucking bosses are gonna be so impressed that I got Dave Chappelle on our documentary and all. Okay, so she's probably like enjoying and all. These guys realize that this has happened. Okay. So first Dave Smith reads his part of the text. They don't reveal her name and all. Okay. And they rereads his part of the text, where she's like, "Oh, by the way, great job in SNL." Then Louis, after like about 20 minutes of talking about this, is like, "Hey, wait, let me check what I messaged her. Maybe there was a mistake on my end." Okay. He opens his messages. His messages are going basically, okay. So she had messaged, "Hey, great interview with you." And then she had sent him an article that he didn't even register, that she sent him a link. Okay.
Okay.
The link was Saturday Night Live writers boycott SNL because of Dave Chappelle's appearance on the show. Okay, because of Dave Chappelle's whatever thing.
Oh.
Okay, she didn't even register that. And then the next thing she asked was, "Hey, can you please say, would you happen to have Dave's number?
Dave's number.
I would like to get in touch with him. He would be perfect to talk about the documentary with." So he thinking that she's talking about my co-host Dave Smith, just shares the number. Okay.
Shit.
Okay, so now she thinks again, she has been talking to, been messaging Dave Chappelle. So what these guys do, okay, this is all live. They're thinking of this live on air, and they do it live on air, okay. They have a comedian friend called Dan Soder. Again, genius comedian, very funny, okay, who I have never heard someone do a better, more exact Dave Chappelle impression. Okay, I'm a huge Dave Chappelle nut. I love Chappelle, and a lot of my comedian friends are. Okay, I have never heard a more exact sounding Dave Chappelle. Like on the phone, you could not tell the difference at all. His rhythm was right, the way he talks was right, everything was apt.
Wow.
Okay, like spot on. They call him up, they explain the whole thing to him. Okay, then they make a call, text the Fox News reporter saying, "Hey, I have about 5 minutes to talk right now." Okay, they make the call, they join the call, and they put themselves on mute. So it's now Dan Soder on the call with this chick from Fox News as Dave Chappelle. Okay, dude, I have watched that video with my mouth open. I've just been like, how? How are they doing this? Genius. I will not do any justice if I describe what Dan Soder's call with that lady is like. So please, I am begging each and every one of you,
Wow.
just go watch this. Just search for Legion of Skanks, Dan Soder.
Wow.
This video will show up. The video is called Fox News producer gets pranked by Legion of Skanks. Okay, it's on the powerful LOS channel, powerful Legion of Skanks channel. Please go watch this. It'll blow your mind. I literally
Great.
had like a out of body comedic experience.
जितना passionately आपने बताया ना इस
Yeah.
पूरे recommendation
Dude.
के बारे में,
Dude, man.
इतना passionately मैं अपना
my-
CV बना लेता ना
Dude,
भाई.
after this, so immediately after this, like I told you, like I get obsessed with
Yeah.
stuff. I sent it to friends, okay? Like immediately after like 10 minutes of watching this, I was just like first thinking, okay, what did I just watch?
Yeah.
Okay, my life has changed. I felt like I sent to friends, okay,
Hmm.
and I sent them like, buddy, please watch this, okay? Because sometimes when you send links to people like very often don't watch.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, true,
I was like, please watch this. This is fucking amazing. I literally told them I had like a spiritual out of body experience or whatever, and please watch this. And like literally, like 3 or 4 friends of mine called me afterwards after they watched it. Because I only sent it to like 5 people. And they were like, we would talk for like 10-15 minutes sometimes after that about what we just saw in that video.
Fuck, nice.
It is, I have never, it's like the funniest thing I think I've seen in a while, dude. Magical. Like, you can't make these moments happen, just happen. Sorry, I'll go on about this. What is your
I'll add the
recommendation,
link in the description so that
Please.
easily mil jaye
Yeah, yeah.
sabko.
What's yours, man?
My recommendation is for the Delhi people. Because Piyush Mishra is going to perform in Delhi on the 23rd of December, and I am super happy because I have
Are you gonna be?
most definitely छुट्टी डाल चुका हूँ मैं और I'm gonna fly to Delhi to watch him. I watched him perform when he performed in Mumbai
Okay.
in Bandra, and it's the same show. It's his Bali Maran show, and I am gonna fly to Delhi to watch it. And the best part, it's so close to my place. It's like just 3.5 kilometers from my place.
You want an Airbnb service? Pick and drop from the
Pick
airport.
and drop.
Yeah, all that,
हाँ,
all that.
ऐसा मैं वो placard पकड़ के खड़ा रहेगा.
Correct. Exactly.
But if you're in Delhi on the 23rd of December, so yeah, do catch that. It's a great experience. But yeah, that's the end of this episode, and we'll be back with another great episode next week on the IVM Pop channel under the show that is called Pop Rap.